Hello and welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport. I have had a lot to say about Valtteri Bottas in the past. He is Mercedes' second driver. He's mediocre at best. He's as quick as a soggy lump of porridge. But maybe I have been a bit harsh on the Finnish race winner. He has won 9 races for Mercedes and has finished second in the championship twice, and is still being linked with drives in Formula 1, just seemingly not with Mercedes. But should Bottas join Williams or Alfa Romeo? That's what we are discussing today, so remember to subscribe and let's begin.
Welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport.
Valtteri Bottas has been around for quite a while now, and honestly his stock has never been lower. His time at Mercedes has gifted him 9 Formula 1 wins and runner-up in the championship twice. It has also never been clearer that he was brought in as driver number 2 to back up Sir Hamilton, and because of that he has become something of an annoyance. There's this young charger who really deserves a race seat with a top team, and because Bottas is a safe second driver, we have been denied George Russell versus Lewis Hamilton so far. But that looks like it might possibly change in 2022. Valtteri Bottas has really struggled in 2021. He's had a crash with Russell, funnily enough, but other issues, including the worst pit stop ever at Monaco, have really hampered his season. He is without a win since Russia in 2020, whilst only 16 races ago. That is an eternity in the all-conquering Mercedes car, and with already 3 no-points finishes in 2021, the worst since his Williams days, the normally consistent Bottas seems to be a bit shaken. This has led to rumours. Valtteri Bottas was tipped for big things when joining Williams in 2013. He was a GP3 champion in 2011 with the Lotus ART team, and after a year as reserve driver for Williams, turned up in a bad season for the team, something which is normal nowadays. In 2013, Bottas only got 1 points finish, but he did finish all but 1 race, and things looked up in 2014 when Williams found some performance, and Bottas scored a string of podiums, claiming 5th in the championship in the process. He struggled to match that success in 2015 and 2016, as Williams began their descent into the despairing pit of being the worst team in Formula 1. But Bottas replaced new champion Nico Rosberg at Mercedes for 2017. It was clear from the start that this was a different Mercedes team. Whilst successful, the Hamilton-Rosberg feud was dangerous for the team. Just look at Spain in 2016. And they wanted a safer partnership to lead them to Constructors' Championships, and the pairing of Hamilton and Bottas has been hugely successful. All the Constructors' titles and Drivers' titles have gone to Hamilton and Mercedes, with Bottas playing a supporting role. But now with Red Bull having turned a corner and Max Verstappen being a real threat to Mercedes, Bottas just following Hamilton home is no longer good enough to guarantee success. And with this, it seems that George Russell is finally getting the nod with Mercedes, unless they plump for Lando Norris instead, but that would just be cruel. Maybe we will talk about that another day. But if Russell does get the Mercedes seat, where will Bottas go? There are not that many options on the grid. Well, the 2 I have seen him linked with are Alfa Romeo and Williams. I don't know if he would replace Kimi Raikkonen or Antonio Giovinazzi at Alfa Romeo, but what does either party get out of it? Giovinazzi has clearly improved. From the crash-prone to consistently beating his teammate, he has made a huge jump forward in 2021. Kimi Raikkonen is nowhere near as good as he used to be, but he is the most experienced Formula 1 driver ever, and I'm sure his knowledge helps Alfa Romeo with development, and also helping Giovinazzi develop. I would presume Bottas would replace Raikkonen, who is now older than time, but Bottas's form in an Alfa Romeo wouldn't be much better than Raikkonen, so why bother? Surely you'd want to try something new, and with a whole host of talent to choose from in Formula 2, including Ferrari-backed drivers such as Robert Schwartzman and Marcus Armstrong, Giovinazzi and Schwartzman to me would be a more desirable pairing than Bottas joining the team. And the same goes for Williams. They are in a rut. They have scored a single point since 2019, scored by Robert Kubica in Germany. They have not scored a point since then. That is 1 point in 54 races. That is embarrassing. That's also with 2 young up-and-coming drivers. especially George Russell, who proves time and time again his talents are wasted. But why would Valtteri Bottas join a team he left after 2016? He heads back to Williams, who are now down the bottom of the field, and Bottas will just be another background driver, racing Nicholas Latifi and the Haas twins. Not something a 9-time race winner would want after years of success at the front of the field. Williams, with new owners and a need to do better, will surely want a fresh start. I'm not even sure Latifi will be kept beyond the end of the year, with a complete fresh start in 2022. Valtteri Bottas to me just doesn't fit, and honestly for his sake, I hope if he is let go by Mercedes, he leaves Formula 1. Do something else. The World Endurance Championship and the new hypercar class will be dying for drivers of Bottas's calibre, and I think he'd be a great endurance driver. Maybe some DTM for Mercedes, of course. Anyway, just thought I'd share my thoughts on the Bottas situation. I really have nothing against the man. I just think he is kind of done, and he has had a really good run in Formula 1. But I think his time is up, and I think he can do better than constantly not getting out of Q2 and finishing outside the points with a lower end team. He deserves success, even if it is elsewhere. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. Where do you think Bottas will end up in 2022? Do you think Williams or Alfa Romeo will take him on? Or will anyone else? Subscribe to the channel, we are heading to 500 so quickly, and I just need you to press the button if you haven't already. Let's get it done by the end of the summer. Like and share the video, thank you for watching, and have a good one.